the condescending tone from the minister, just because I haven't been here for very long, doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about. And in fact, with these cases in mind, I'd like to know if the Justice Minister is willing to humbly acknowledge that Liberal bail policies are enabling repeat offenders to commit more crimes.
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh, yeah.
MP Jamil Jivani exposes Attorney General ARIF VIRANI and his weak crime policies.
Resuming debate, the honourable member for Durham.
Thank you. I'd like to just have a straight-up conversation about some facts. Is the minister aware of the tragic car crash that occurred on the Highway 401 in Durham Region on April 29th?
The honourable minister.
I'm aware of traffic fatalities as a general proposition.
The honourable member.
Well, I will inform him that the 401 car crash made national news because 4 people were killed, including an infant. Does the minister know that the robbery suspect who caused that car crash was out on bail after being arrested for similar crimes in the past?
The honourable minister.
What I would emphasize is that bail is governed by certain fundamental precepts that are in the Criminal Code of Canada. It's about ensuring that people aren't a flight risk, ensuring that there isn't a likelihood of a repeat offence, and also demonstrating the community's denunciation. Individual bail determinations are made in the main in Ontario by justices of the peace.
Order. I want to remind members there's somebody asking questions or making comments. The honourable member for Durham.
Is the Justice Minister aware of the community safety alert issued by Durham Regional Police on May 10th concerning a high-risk sex offender?
The honourable minister.
High-risk sex offenders are obviously a priority of ours. I indicated that we re-establish the sex offender registry through the swift passage of Bill S-12.
Honourable member.
The community safety alert that was issued by Durham Police was done so because this high-risk sex offender poses a serious danger to children. Is the minister aware that the offender was arrested for previous crimes in the past and then released on bail?
The honourable minister.
A point of clarification, the Victims' Bill of Rights was reviewed by the Justice Committee last year, and with respect to decisions about individual cases of bail, those are made by independent and impartial justices of the peace in Ontario.
The honourable member.
The Justice Minister recognized the name of 27-year-old Toronto man Edwin John Redmond.
The honourable minister.
What I can indicate with respect to bail decisions further is that the Criminal Code provides aspects where you can bring a review application for a bail decision.
The honourable member.
Mr. Edmond was very sadly and tragically beaten to death in Toronto, not far from the minister's home constituency 3 months ago. Does the minister know that Mr. Redmond's attackers were previously arrested for similar crimes and then released on bail?
The honourable minister.
For the member opposite, I appreciate he's new to this House and I welcome him to the House. What I would also indicate to him is that we've been spending some time talking about the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. I would encourage him to look at the fact that constitutional protections apply to bail and they're entrenched in Section 11E of the Charter.
Honourable member.
Well, the condescending tone from the minister, just because I haven't been here for very long, doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about. And in fact, with these cases in mind, I'd like to know if the Justice Minister is willing to humbly acknowledge that Liberal bail policies are enabling repeat offenders to commit more crimes.
Smash the like and give us a subscription. We love making these videos. They're wild. Let's get back to the show.
The honourable minister.
And again, for his edification, I would point him towards Bill C-48, which may have been passed before he arrived, but Bill C-48 talked about serious, violent, repeat offenders being subjected to a reverse onus. So instead of being presumed to receive bail, they're presumed not to receive bail, and they have to convince a justice of the peace otherwise.
Order. We don't do points of orders here. Yeah. Right. I have a point of order. The Honourable Deputy Government House Leader.
On this side of the House, Madam Speaker, we're being very quiet and letting the questions be answered, and the minister continually is being heckled when he's trying to provide answers. Perhaps you could encourage the other side, including the former Speaker of the House of Commons, to use their better judgment, and instead of lashing out, just listen to what the minister has to say.
Order, order. I've already raised this on a number of occasions, and so the honourable members kind of lose time every time I have to call a point of order, and I would just ask members to please be respectful. If they wish to add something, they can get up and speak at their appropriate time. The honourable member for Durham.
On numerous occasions, the Justice Minister has made reference to me being the newest MP here. The Minister his government has been in power for 9 years, and in those 9 years, people's lives have gotten harder. Criminals have been allowed to get in and out of courthouses like a turnstile, and the minister is continuously putting communities at risk. You've had 9 years, and look at what has happened.
The honourable member knows full well that he's to address all questions and comments through the chair. The honourable minister.
The honourable minister has had 9 years, and look what he's done.
This was the member's last question, so the honourable minister.
Indicate to the member opposite is that persons who are released on bail through an independent decision made by a justice of the peace in Ontario are subject often to conditions of release that are tailored to their specific situation. Always the key concerns are deterring a repeat offence, ensuring that you're sending a message, and also ensuring that there isn't a flight risk.
There's 17 seconds left if the honourable member has a question.
I'll use the 17 seconds to say that the Justice Minister clearly needs to humble himself, admit this Liberal government's mistakes, stop allowing repeat offenders back on the street, and actually keep our neighbourhoods and our community safe.
Honourable Minister.
And I would just reiterate for the member's edification that I don't make individual bail decisions in a country like ours and a democracy like ours. Those are made by justices of the peace or judges around the country.
The member had opportunities to ask questions. He should wait for the answer and not interrupt. Resuming.
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, my name's Aaron. This is Canadian Looney Canada, and I'm going insane watching what's happening to our country. Like and subscribe, share, comment, get notified. We do live shows. Check out some of the shorts, all those fun things. But make sure to like and subscribe and get notified. Please leave a comment. I love to comment. I react to all of them. Aaron, Canadian Looney, that's it. We'll catch you next video. MP Jamil Jivani exposes Attorney General ARIF VIRANI and his weak crime policies.